Making our way downtown in Columbus. Torg's over here and we're con bound. And I want games. And I'll buy games. Here at TORG now. Check-in station. Special guests, please have your ID ready.
What about it? Are they remaking Glover?
They're remaking Glover.
They're remaking Glover?
I don't know who asked for this.
Glover is an N64 game starring an anthropomorphic glove where you kick a ball around. I'm taller than Chris for the first time ever. Always fun when you're at a convention to see stuff you don't expect, like from Land Before Time. That's so cute. So, I'm no longer taller than Chris.
I'm cosplaying as Gandalf. Hello down there.
I ain't dropping no leaves, Mr. Frodo. Gamer Aimer gave me a Tootsie Pop, and everything is right with the world.
Yeah. They're free candy.
Right there.
Free stickers, free pens.
Not free
coaster.
perlers, though, but the perlers,
Not free perlers
are phenomenal.
But all this is free.
You guys are already subscribed to her, but if you're not, scan that QR code right now, and you should subscribe to her.
She gives a free cookie.
She does not give you a free cookie.
Yes, she does.
No, she gives you for candy.
Yeah,
She gives you free candy. So it is preview night here at TORG Gaming Expo. There is Lindsay, LL Cool Games, again, no longer eating dinner, but actually working hard. And we'll leave her alone because she's actually, busting her ass and doing the world.
You have a lolly too.
Jay is bothering the TORG event staff again. Hi, Lindsay, LL Cool Games.
I am absolutely bothering the TORG event staff again because Lindsay is amazing and she rules.
Lindsay is pretty okay. You're right, Jay. I mean, I would have been nicer about it, but my hands are full. There.
Oh, be careful of that vendor right there.
What vendor? Be
buy
careful.
chips.
Why? Oh my gosh.
He's
This
looking
vendor
a
has
little
been here for a
tired.
while. Bro, get some sleep, man.
Time to make that long, lonely walk to breakfast. Day one of TORG Gaming Expo. So we are here, walking around, enjoying our time here at the TORG Gaming Expo. It's Gamer Aimer. So there's Jason. There's Metal Jesus Rocks right there. We're not going to bug him. He's talking to people. So we've seen some Neo Geo Pocket Color stuff, but so far it's all imports, which is not what I'm looking for. So the hunt continues. So I just got this gift from a viewer, Vincent, who has an awesome booth set up here. I will get some more footage of his booth later. This Neo Geo Pocket Color advertisement is fantastic. What a cool thing. I love it. Thank you so much, Vincent. I really appreciate it. Couple years. So those are the kind of two different paths I think that are walked here, because a full set is what Brandy goes for. And I tend to go for franchises. So like for me, although I am working on a full set right now, I'm going for the Neo Geo Pocket Color set, the US releases. But like for me, my big complete set right now is every EA NHL game, which if anyone knows how many that is, that's like almost 40 now, and they're all the same thing. Don't do that. Don't make those decisions. Buy things that are fun. And Brandy, what are you working on right now? You've got like 3 in the works, at least.
Problem.
I love Columbus. You find all kind of weird stuff here, like this. Get to the chopper. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
That's my wife. She's awesome. She's gonna go get us coffee. Start of day 2 here at the TORG Gaming Expo. Let's go. We're going down the escalator. Something, 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 that song. We're gonna go buy some games now. I got nothing. I'm tired. All right, day 2 here at the TORG Gaming Expo. And I didn't show this yesterday, but what a who's who lineup. We got Gamer Aimer. We got Eric Wahlberg, who used to work at Sega and EA. The Radical One Reggie, so nice to see Reggie again. Jason, Metal Jesus Rocks, nice to see Jason again as well. Some Dude, Game Dad, and the absolutely hilarious Time Traveler from 2005. It's just been a really fun show so far. Can't wait for doors to open. We got legendary VIP guests in here right now that were here for the Halo signing, but everyone else will be in here in about 8 minutes. I'll never get used to people giving me gifts at shows. And look at this amazing Mega Man print featuring all of the Robot Masters. From this guy right here, Stever. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Good show so far?
Oh, great show.
Awesome.
I've
Awesome.
had to unload my backpack several times.
That's a good problem to have at a
Real
convention.
good problem.
Really good problem to have. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
No problem, man.
I will. Yeah, well, he can kick your ass on it.
That's Eddie. That's Eddie who helps run TORG. So Game Dad was telling me that we have a bit of a technological snafu here because of our time change that happened last night.
My watch doesn't agree with it.
Let's see.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Are you on the watch? Okay. It's 11. No, it's 10.
So I grabbed a couple of hockey jerseys for this trip just because it's a little bit chilly out and I like to wear hockey jerseys when I have the opportunity. And the team here in Columbus is the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the other night, they played against the Winnipeg Jets and got absolutely shellacked 6-2. And I didn't really think about what jerseys I had grabbed when I came to the show. But I'm wearing my Connor Hellebuck Jets alternate jersey. I decided not to wear it yesterday to not rub it in the face of the fine folks of Columbus. But, oops, over there, you'll notice we have Game Dad buying plushies for his children and being just an all-around awesome dad, awesome guy. There's a reason he's one of my best friends. I just got a phone call from my wife who said, there's some stuff over here featuring a show that Victor really likes. We need to take a look at it, so I'm on my way to go take a look at it. There's DMC PRT from TikTok, one of my favorite TikTok creators, super talented guy. And now I need to find my wife. Let's go see if we can find her. And this is the part where I have to admit that I can't find her and I call her. I can't find you. Oh, very 7. Okay, like extra 7 o'clock. All right, I'm on my way. Bye. Love the pasta jersey. And here she is. Here's my wife. I have found her. There's my wife. So one of the eternal problems at any convention is that eventually, despite your best efforts, budgeting is hard and you run out of money. Which I did. So I'm on the way to now find an ATM. And luckily, the Columbus Convention Center is fantastic. Like, dare I say it, kind of stunning. So shouldn't be a problem to find one. Problem solved, money grabbed, back to the show. And when I say how nice this convention center is, like, I'm not just like blowing smoke up your ass here. This is like a beautiful, beautiful building with tons of amenities and tons of options and like at least 2 hotels attached to it. I don't know what else is way down there. I haven't been down there yet, but it's pretty cool. We need a hero, and he's right there. How are you, TORG man?
Pretty good. How are you today?
Doing well, sir. Good to see you.
Good to see you as always. Thank you.
Thank you. I met TORG man. Best money you can spend at a convention. I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Wild Bill's rules.
Yeah, but I never get to do it again.
This was just like legitimately one of the highlights of my show. Like, one of my favorite things about Harley is Bunny, and being able to meet Bunny in person is so cool.
See, you like it more now.
This. Okay, I have a complaint to make. I brought a bowl of candy for kids to take, and this happened. Look, looks great, right? Except this garbage down here. Who keeps putting candy corn in my bowl?
It's delicious.
It's disgusting.
Chris. Yes? Do you remember the shirt that your wife bought for you last year?
I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
Do you remember the aging emo shirt?
Yes, the Elder Evo shirt.
Elder emo shirt.
Okay.
I would like for you to close your eyes and hold out your hands
Oh my! This reminds me of how we met.
There you go.
Can I open them yet?
Now you can, yes.
Okay. Ah, nice. My capybara romance. That's amazing.
Where you can get PCBs starting at just.
Where you
Do
can
it.
get PCBs starting at just
Well, here we are at Play It Retro Games and More and I say and more because I am stoked beyond stoked to see so much vinyl. This is awesome. One of the really neat things that they did for special guests at TORG was they gave each of us a $100 credit here at Play It, and I am just incredibly appreciative of that. And yeah, I think I might pick up something from the vinyl section. This is pretty cool. Like look at that Ghost in the Shell soundtrack. That's so cool. Just awesome stuff. All the toys you could want. Some Indiana Jones figures. That's pretty cool. Love that. Old posters. Nice. Now, of course, the main thing we are on the hunt for is not big box PC, but that's pretty cool. Some television stuff as well. That's awesome. Now we are, more big box PC over here. Oh, look at that Rainbow Six. That's cool. Of course, we are on the hunt for the Neo Geo Pocket Color Pursuit. Trying to get that entire US set. We picked up a couple of things at TORG, which you guys will see in the pickup section, but we're not quite. Oh, Gorilla's Demon Days. That's killer. That's awesome. Always fun as well. You know, this is no longer the summer of Sega, but it is fun to see a bunch of Sega stuff as well. And some good N64 stuff too. Always love loose Master System stuff. Genesis cartridges, some Dreamcast as well too here, which is really, really awesome. They took a lot of their inventory over to TORG, but I'm still seeing a bunch of cool stuff here. No complaints on that one. Oh, let's see. Let's check, is there a Hatsworth? Does not appear to be. Operation Buy Every Piece of Hatsworth merch ever will not continue today. Cool. Here's some more Dreamcast stuff. The quality stuff goes behind the glass, of course. Game Gear, Sega CD. Ooh, Phantasy Star 4, huh? Only 70. That's not a bad price on that. That is such a great game. Listen, they've even got if you're a movie collector as well, which I know a lot of us are, especially with so many movies going digital now. All these physical DVDs and Blu-rays here. This is pretty great. Tons of options. Hey, the complete Dawson's Creek, but even more importantly, the complete Monty Python's Flying Circus Collector's Edition. That's only $50. That's a good price. I think that might be my favorite thing to buy for film media is complete series of television shows. Just because it's, that's nice. Some good anime options here as well. Very cool. This is a great store. All right, so first and foremost, have to give a huge thank you to Mike and Rachel and Eddie and the entire staff at TORG for a fantastic show. Can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you having me out. This is my third straight TORG, and I just truly appreciate it. It was a blast. It was awesome to see some old friends. It was awesome to meet new people, and it was awesome to be at a great convention. And what a location! The Greater Columbus Expo Center is fantastic. What a perfect spot for a show. Just incredible food options all around, hotels right there, everything just worked out perfectly. It was great. Now, I know there was some scuttlebutt about the parking prices from folks, but that's not something the show can control. It's just a fact of life. If you're dealing with a convention center, parking prices are going to be up, especially one in the heart of downtown. I saw some amazing people there at this show, and it was truly awesome. I mean, first and foremost, always great to be able to go to a show with my wife. I can't tell you how much I appreciate having her with me. It's always my favorite thing to be able to go to a show with her, and she doesn't get to go to enough of them as far as I'm concerned. So having her there is a true treat. I got to see and meet all kinds of amazing people. As always, my ride or die was there, Game Dad. He's my best friend. It's always great to be at a show with him. And I got to meet Zach, his friend, which was awesome. I've heard nothing but awesome things about Zach, and everything was true. It was so cool to meet him and so cool to be able to spend time with him. Great to see Justin and Seth and just so many other amazing people. Savannah, Savvy Jewel, one of my favorite people, just like sweet as candy and just a phenomenal Twitch streamer. If you are a fan of Twitch, be sure to subscribe to her channel and follow her there. She's amazing. Gosh, who else did I see? Just all kinds of folks. And I know I'm going to miss names here, but I'm just going to run through the people I did see. Steven from TechBuzz. I truly believe that his family is one of the hardest working families in YouTube and just delivers some incredible content. Their live streams are always fantastic. Dr. Scott from the Game Closet and his beautiful wife Lynn and their amazing daughter Harley was just fantastic. I love being able to see them. It was awesome. Got to see my friends Katie and Ken and their daughter Iris, which was great. And we got to spend most of the day with them and go out to dinner with them and go out to lunch with them. It was awesome. I'm such a lucky person to be able to see friends like that at shows. It's wonderful. I've known Katie now for over 20 years. So being able to see her is just wonderful. Let's see, who else did I see? From afar, I got to see Mysticles. I didn't get to spend any time with him. He was busy doing other stuff. I got to meet Video Game Votary for the first time, which was awesome. I got to talk to Wrecked Wizard. I infiltrated one of their phone calls as they were having a video chat, which was super awesome. I got to see Johnny Graphics. I got to see Caps Off Gaming, Gene. I got to see, gosh, who else did I get to see? Obviously, I got to see Metal Jesus and Reggie and Gamer Aimer. And Eric Wahlberg, who used to work at Sega. And it was so cool to meet Time Traveler from 2005, who is legitimately one of the most talented people that I've ever seen. His commitment to the character is just remarkable. I wouldn't be able to do that. Just absolutely fantastic. Now, I got some really cool stuff at the show. There's definitely some other... Oh, the guys from Retro Trade, I got to see them, which was always just awesome, and just appreciate it. I just appreciate how kind they are, and just... It's just great. Now, I know there's people I'm missing. I always miss people in these recaps. I always forget, and I apologize for that. And something else I'm going to say right now is I got a lot of stuff given to me. And one of the things I am really bad about is asking names or remembering names. So if I asked your name and I don't say it in this one, please say it in the comments so I can thank you personally, as opposed to just kind of an anonymous thank you here. Preview night, I got there and I talked to a group, or they had an autographed Columbus Blue Jacket stick, which I thought was amazing. They were giving it to the staff for a staff raffle, which I thought was super cool. And they said, hey, yeah, stop by later on in the show. We'll have some more hockey stuff for you. We'll give it to you. I was like, oh, okay, that's great. Thanks. I was expecting like a sticker sheet or something like that. And I did not get a sticker sheet. I got a sticker sheet. I got a bunch of other stuff too. Like I got a series of just escalating awesomeness of stuff from this incredible table. And I can't thank them enough. And I didn't ask their name. And I'm a jerk for it, and I apologize for it, but thank you so much for it. And I'm going to show off some of it real quick, and we're going to go up the level of awesomeness. So like I said, I did get some sticker sheets and prints and an uncut sheet of cards and stuff like that, which is super cool. And I love that card sheet because it has Nick Foligno on there, who's one of my favorite hockey players, and I absolutely love it. But let's go for some of the cooler stuff. I got this awesome mascot from Jet's Pizza, which is the official pizza of the Columbus Blue Jackets. And it comes with an autographed card on it, which is super cool. I really appreciate that. I got a puck from the 2013 All-Star Game, which was held in Columbus, which is amazing. This thing is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. I've never seen one of these made, and I'm really stoked to have it. This is a piece of rope from the goal, a game-used piece of rope from the goal at the Columbus Blue Jackets from the 2022-2023 season, and that's just super awesome. Now, the coolest things, though, first off, anytime that I can get sports memorabilia and be able to talk to people about sports is a wonderful thing. I love hockey so much, and to be amongst people that also love the sport, and especially in a market like Columbus, which isn't the biggest market in the world, but is such a great hockey town, I can't say how much I appreciate it. And I got two awesome pieces of memorabilia here. First off, this is a game-used stick that broke and was gifted to me, and this is going to get mounted on the wall and held on forever. It's so cool. Like I don't know that I've ever told this story. I've been a Blue Jackets fan for a few years now, And one of the things that I always do when I play the new NHL game is I create my character in the Be a Pro mode, and I play whoever I get drafted to. I start following that team. And about 10 years ago, I was drafted to the Columbus Blue Jackets. And being an original Six fan, I was like, I don't want to be on an expansion team. I don't want to be on one of the 2000s teams. It didn't matter. I wasn't interested. But I figured, all right, what the hell? It's something I've been doing for years. I'm going to stay on the team. I'm going to follow them. I would watch them on NHL Center Ice. And I actually had the Facebook memory pop up about a week ago, which said, oh my God, when the Blue Jackets score a goal, they fire a cannon. And I was hooked from that moment on. And I've been legitimately a Blue Jackets fan now for about 10 years, which is weird because I have no tie, or I had no ties to Columbus before that. And it's rapidly turned into one of my favorite cities and one of my favorite places to go. And it's such a great sports town, and it is legitimately one of the best hockey towns I've ever been to. And I'm saying all that. If you don't know, I used to play hockey when I was younger. I was a goalie. I was a really good goalie. And I had to stop because I shattered my right ankle and I wasn't able to play anymore. I wasn't able to keep up. So anytime I'm able to be around the sport makes me happy. And one of the things that I was given was this commemorative goal stick from the 2020 Stanley Cup playoffs. I could be wrong here. This is a big deal. The Blue Jackets don't have a very lengthy playoff history. They've been kind of mired in mediocrity for a while, which sucks because their fans deserve more. Their fans deserve better. And I'm hoping, despite the fact that we had the tragic passing of Johnny Gaudreau this year, I'm hoping that they're able to turn the page within the next year or two and get back to the playoffs and really give that city what they deserve, which is a championship run. I would love to see the cup raised in Columbus. I would love to see that banner go up to the rafters. It would be amazing to see that go up in Nationwide. It would just be awesome. So thank you seriously so much for all this incredible hockey merchandise, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And please, if you watch this video, let me know your names down in the comments so I can thank you personally. I really do truly appreciate it. Okay, a few more gifts, and then we'll get into the actual pickups, which are awesome. But I want to say his name was Vincent, and if I got your name wrong, I apologize. I was contacted on the channel in a comment that, hey, I've got a gift for you at the show. Please stop by my booth, and I did. And he gave me, as you guys know, there's the Neo Geo Pocket Color Pursuit going on. More on that later. And he gave me this awesome ad about the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's laminated. I'm going to get it framed and hung up on the wall. In small world, he knew my friend Aldo from the Norwalk Public Library, who does the Norwalk Public Library video game streams every Friday. And just, it was so cool to be able to say, like, he's like, you know Aldo, right? I was like, yes. And I appreciate it. And Vincent, if I'm getting your name right, again, I'm bad with names. I apologize. Sound off in the comments below. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to get it hung up on the wall. And I think you were in my panel as well on Saturday, which I truly appreciate you attending that as well. All right, pick up now. This is a gift from Stever. I got to see Stever when I first got there. We talked at the bar. I got to talk to him a couple times over the weekend, and he gifted me this incredible Mega Man print, which I've got framed and I've got to get up on the wall. It features Mega Man and every Robot Master from the series, and I love it. As someone whose favorite game series is Mega Man, to be able to have this and to put this up on the Mega Man shrine is just truly appreciated. And I can't thank you enough, Steve. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, one last gift. This one is from my friend Radical Reggie, and if you're on this channel, you already know who that is. You're probably already subscribed to him, and if you're not, you should be, because Reggie's great. I gifted both Reggie and Jason a copy of Henry Hatsworth and the Puzzling Adventure, which is my favorite game that I worked on. And in return, Reggie gifted me a English translation copy of Sin and Punishment for the Nintendo 64, which I'm so stoked to play because I've never actually played the N64 version. Very excited to have this and very happy it's in English because I can actually read what's going on. But very, very stoked to play this one. And thank you so much, Reggie. Appreciate you, dude. Hoping to catch up with you when I'm in Seattle next week. Thank you so much, seriously. All right, moving on now to the actual pickups. And I mentioned the Time Traveler from 2005, who is legitimately one of the funniest people, and he just wants you to get them bootleg DVDs. And I was able to get the Time Traveler from 2005's DVD called Back to 2005. And the best part, of course, is that is bootleg, baby. It's so bootleg. I love it. It's such a great gimmick, such a great character. And despite the fact that the character is truly played for comedy, he puts such a positive spin on things and is just, he's a quality influencer and he's just does amazing content. It's the kind of person you want to support. So please do check his channel out if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. He's got thousands upon thousands of subscribers, but also got it autographed, which I love. You saw the footage of Play It, where I went in after the show, and I am happy to show off now the things I picked up there. I got 3 NES games, and I am really excited that I was able to find them all in one fell swoop. It's 3 games that I've wanted for a while that I never really see locally, and they're in great shape. First up is the Texan version of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. I already had the Atlantis Factor, which was the Capcom sequel. I mean, it's the same engine, it's the same game, but this is the original version. This is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. Very excited to get this. I spent about $100 on that one. Very happy to have it, though. Next up from Konami, one of my favorites, a fantastic licensed game, and just something that is... It's shocking to me that this is the only video game release we've ever seen featuring this character, and it's The Lone Ranger. I spent about $60 on this one. It's a really solid game if you've never played it. It's a really interesting gameplay style and has a nice... just a really nice setup and way it's delivered. I really do enjoy it. And then finally I picked up one from Capcom, and this is one of my favorite RPGs on the NES and one of my favorite Capcom releases. This is Destiny of an Emperor. This is a little bit different than any other RPG you've ever really played. It doesn't really work the same way as any other RPG, but it's great, it's fun, and I really do enjoy it. I spent about $30 on this one, so all told, an expensive but wonderful trip to play it. I can't wait to go back to that shop. Chris, thank you so much for letting me go and letting me film at the store, and just a really, really awesome opportunity. Thank you so much. Now, while we're on to the Neo Geo Pocket Color Pursuit, there was one thing in particular from the Summer of Sega that I was not able to track down, and I'm very disappointed about that. So I really wanted to get that at this show, and I saw a couple copies of it, and I just wasn't really thrilled with the price on it. So I called in a ringer. I called in my friend Josh from J Gaming, and Josh is a genius negotiator and is able to just whittle things down to a point where you're comfortable paying a price. And the best part about Josh is he's willing to work with you too. If he's running a booth at a show, if you talk to him and you let him know what you're trying to get to, he will work with you. And he's a local guy here in Michigan. He has a store in Niles. He actually has like 5 locations around the state, but in northern Indiana and Michigan. But he's got such a great selection, and he's such a good dude that I really appreciate him helping me out. And I was able to get Skies of Arcadia Legends for $135 because of him, and I am so excited to have this. I have never owned Skies of Arcadia. I've always emulated it. It's always something I've wanted to own, and to have it now, I was content with whatever version I got, whether it was Dreamcast or GameCube, and to have it now in just like minty condition. I'm so thankful to him for helping me out and for helping me acquire this. I love it. One of my favorite pickups of the show. Just fantastic game. Now, while we are on the Neo Geo Pocket Color Pursuit, I am not opposed to looking at things from the original, from the OG Neo Geo Pocket, which is, of course, a black and white console. And I want to thank Reggie for pointing me out to this one, because he saw this and he came and got me and he said, hey, I saw some Neo Geo Pocket stuff. Let's go over and talk to the guy. And they had this ticketed at 40, and Reggie wanted to whittle it down, and he offered 25, and the guy countered with 30. And I am totally fine with $30 for King of Fighters R1. Now, this is a wonderful game, fantastic fighter on a great handheld, and even if it is black and white, it's a brilliant title and just something that I'm stoked to have. I don't think I'm going to go for a full Neo Geo Pocket set, but it's nice to have some select titles. But I think the biggest pickup for me at this show was an addition to the Neo Geo Pocket Color Pursuit, and I was able to find this. I don't remember which booth it was, but I found it for $100, and they had it not only with the game, but also with the manual. And as someone who never sees Neo Geo Pocket Color stuff with a manual, I had to pull the trigger on it, and it doesn't hurt that it was one of my favorite games on the console, and that is SNK versus Capcom, the Match of the Millennium. Now, I have a lot of fighting games on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, and that makes sense because there's a lot of fighting games on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, but to add this is a huge win and just something I'm truly thankful for. And that's the pickups from TORG. It was a great event, a really fun time. Again, thank you to Mike and Rachel and Eddie. And oh, I didn't mention Lindsay from LL Cool Games, who does just incredible work both on YouTube and at the shows. She's a volunteer for the TORG staff, and she's just fantastic. And I can't say how much I appreciate everybody that was on staff making it a fun show and just something where it was just a good time to be there, and I truly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below if you were at TORG. If we got to say hi and I didn't call you out here, please let me know. I would like to say hi, thank you, and I would like to say thank you personally for stopping by the booth. I really do appreciate everyone being there. It was just awesome. It was such a fun show. The 2024 convention season has wrapped. 2025 is right around the corner, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break. I've been doing a lot of traveling over the last month, and I've still got another 9-day trip to Seattle coming up that I leave for on Saturday. So it's going to be a lot, but I'm looking forward to getting back to Seattle, back to the PNW, and I love it up there, and I'm hoping to see some folks. So if you're in the area and you want me to say hi, let me know. Till next time, folks, I've been Jay. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. Remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.